Title: Santa's Magical Christmas Cookies. Every year, as Santa Claus travels around the world delivering gifts, he receives countless cookies from children who leave them out as a special treat. These cookies come in all shapes, sizes, and flavors, each made with love and anticipation. But one Christmas Eve, Santa encountered a cookie that stood out above the rest. This cookie was made by a young baker named Mia, who poured all her love and care into her baking. As Santa made his rounds that night, he landed on the roof of Mia's house. He climbed down the chimney and found a plate of beautifully decorated cookies waiting for him. Santa took a bite of one, and his eyes widened with delight. The cookie was unlike any he had ever tasted, soft, sweet, and bursting with flavor. But there was something more, something magical about it. Intrigued, Santa decided to learn more about this extraordinary cookie. After finishing his deliveries, he returned to the North Pole, but he couldn't stop thinking about Mia's cookie. The taste lingered in his mind, and he knew he had to meet the young baker who had made it. The next day, Santa called for his sleigh and reindeer once again. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. And of course, you too, Rudolph, he called out. The reindeer assembled quickly, eager for another adventure. Santa climbed into the sleigh, and they flew off to visit Mia. Mia lived in a quaint little village, where she ran a small bakery with her family. She loved to bake and spent hours in the kitchen, experimenting with different recipes and creating delicious treats. When Santa arrived at her bakery, Mia was busy mixing dough, her face dusted with flour. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, Mia! Santa called out as he entered the bakery. Mia looked up, her eyes widening in surprise and delight. Santa, she exclaimed. I can't believe you're here. Santa smiled warmly. I had to come and thank you for the wonderful cookie you made. It was the best cookie I've ever tasted. What's your secret, Mia? He asked. Mia blushed with pride. It's no secret, Santa. I just put all my love and care into my baking. But there is one special ingredient I use, she said, lowering her voice to a whisper. It's a touch of magic. Santa's eyes twinkled with curiosity. Magic, you say? Tell me more. Mia explained that she had discovered a magical ingredient that could spread joy and happiness to anyone who ate her cookies. It wasn't just about the taste, it was about the feeling they brought to those who enjoyed them. I believe that the best gifts come from the heart, Mia said. And these cookies carry a bit of that love and magic to everyone who tastes them. Santa was deeply moved by Mia's words. You have a wonderful gift, Mia, he said. Would you be willing to share your magical cookies with the world this Christmas? Mia's eyes lit up with excitement. I would love to, Santa, she exclaimed, but I'll need some help to bake enough cookies for everyone. Leave that to me, Santa said with a wink. My elves and I will help you bake as many cookies as you need. Santa called upon his elves, and they arrived in a flurry of activity, bringing bags of flour, sugar, and other ingredients. Mia showed them her recipe, and together, they mixed, rolled, and baked hundreds of magical cookies. The bakery was filled with the delightful aroma of freshly baked cookies, and laughter and joy filled the air as they worked. With the cookies ready, Santa and his elves loaded them onto the sleigh. Santa was eager to spread the extra dose of joy and warmth that Mia's magical cookies promised. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen. And you too, Rudolph. Santa called out. The reindeer took off, and soon they were soaring through the sky once more. As Santa delivered gifts to homes around the world, he left a plate of Mia's magical cookies in each one. Families everywhere woke up on Christmas morning to find not only presents under their trees but also a special treat waiting for them. When children and their parents tasted Mia's cookies, they felt an extraordinary warmth and happiness spreading through them. Laughter echoed through homes, and smiles lit up faces. The magic in the cookies brought people closer together, filling their hearts with joy and love. Back at the North Pole, Santa and his team celebrated the success of their mission. "You did it, Mia," Santa said, giving her a big hug. "You brought even more magic to Christmas than ever before." Mia smiled, her heart full of happiness. "Thank you, Santa, for giving me the opportunity to share my cookies with the world," she said. From that Christmas on, Mia's magical cookies became a cherished tradition. Every year, she baked a special batch with the help of Santa and his elves, ensuring that the magic of Christmas spread far and wide. Families looked forward to the special cookies that brought them an extra dose of joy and reminded them that the best gifts truly come from the heart. And so, the tradition continued, year after year, with Mia's magical cookies spreading happiness and love to everyone who tasted them. And Santa, with a twinkle in his eye, knew that Christmas would always be a little more special thanks to a young baker named Mia and her magical touch.